turns, his stories into a bardic legend. And Percy got really, really jealous. And it was actually nothing to do with me, really.
I think Percy hates everybody but Effie.
He likes Coram, because Coram stood up for him. And slapped Thomas in the face when Thomas slapped him in the face.
Yeah. He likes Leo as well, because when Thomas thought he was being smart and made himself into a skeleton, he decided to creep up behind the blind guy and pretending to be a skeleton, and he got hit on the head.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the best of maneuvers to do against a blind guy. So, is everybody here? Yeah, I was just going to say, is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Stuart said he'll be in and out, won't
he? Yes. Damn Stuart, always causing bother.
I'm here. Just some reason I'm awake and his tablet is loud.
So, to recap where we left off last week, or last time, we had a... Oh, fuck. I just deleted something that I didn't mean to delete. Oh, well.
We had an uh-oh fuck.
Yes, we had an uh-oh fuck. We picked off from where we basically started the week before, and that was with Ramallah and Neff being taken to the stronghold of Apleona. He got questioned from the lovely Lieutenant Richard Licker, and show some decorum, guys. It's a serious name. Just... they got questioned about stuff, about people within Neff's life back in the day, and basically told about a conspiracy that happened that left the Liege Lord Gashwin attacked, bedridden, ill, whatever it was that I said last time, and now his daughter, Lady Gashwin, is in charge of Apleona. We've also found out that the Liege Lord's son was taken by Neff's old hunter counterpart, Killian, and there was a few revelations from Neff to Ramallah and Lieutenant Licker before they were both released and sent on their way. Ramallah also had an incident with a quote-unquote escort that he had not paid about 5 years ago.
That's fake news.
You paid him, so you obviously had some form of guilt. You paid him more than what you asked for as well.
Did I?
Yeah, you asked for 5 and you gave him 6.
Oh well. So he seemed upset.
very, very upset. Neff and Ramallah then met the lovely bounty hunter Ivan Tor and his little friend Bebob, who told them about the group, where they'd split off from and where they were going, so he led them back to where they were, and in the phallic fish hook, that's where everybody met and was discussing about what they'd found out, all the plans, why Ramallah and Neff were questioned, yada yada yada. They then decided to make their way to the Wayward Sail for some information about the Iron Fist, and whilst they were there, they were rudely interrupted and attacked from the remaining members that were that attacked the Baizan caravan a couple of nights previous. After Emrys popped one of the heads of the orc captain, you guys decided to keep one of the captives alive And at that time as well, you guys were flooded by guards who had heard about the disturbance and came down to quell any unrest. So where we left off, Emerus was being pointed at by the guards with their halberds and told to settle himself down, get back. So, what do you guys want to do?
So we're in this bar. It's filled with guards right now, and they seem to be squaring up to Emery.
Not squaring up, but trying to keep him, trying to back him down a little bit, trying to get him away from an aggressive stance.
Right. One last question. I can't remember if Ramallah drank that stolen hooch or not. Did I drink it or not?
I don't think you did.
Okay. So Ramallah is going to, while this is happening, just start drinking.
Okay. Are you wanting
kind of holding like one of his ears and squinting a little bit like he's got a horrible headache and just drinking the alcohol.
Yeah, you hadn't drunk because you were sober and getting fucking jitters from it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting. What are you wanting to do this with the people noticing, or are you doing this on your own? Are you doing it in front of them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it in front of them. I'm not like I'm not walking right up to them, but I'm taking a drink. Yeah.
Taking a drink. Okay, no problem. So you're just taking your swigs, so you'll no longer be jittering anymore. So when I think we discussed it as well, is like if you're, because of how much he drinks, if you're going for a sober look now,
Yeah.
you're going to be taking damage for a little while as a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's mad.
I'm fine with that. So I think you took 1 damage, didn't you? Because
Yeah,
of
I
that.
did it.
Yeah,
I was
that
looking
it.
at my sheet and I was just like, when did that happen? But yeah,
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah, so we took that just as, because that was like your first date, like full day without alcohol.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are in the hustle and bustle now, you've still got this person sort of bleeding out on the floor in front of you, Mouse. The guards come in. Right, everybody, calm yourselves down. Put your weapons on the ground and slowly walk outside. And as he's saying that, another about half dozen guards start clambering in past the body, making sure they're not like sliding on the guy's popped heads and eyeballs and things like that. And they just sort of start surrounding the dead bodies that are already on the ground and you guys as well. So, weapons down. Out on the street.
We are not here to cause trouble. We have tidied the trouble.
You might not want to cause trouble, but look, there's dead bodies. Just put your weapon down and go outside. Now. And you see as this like young... Give me a perception check, actually.
Right.
Yeah, I barely know we're in a fucking tavern. Again, I've taken over Nefis with rolls. Oh no, wait, he's better than me.
Worst gets a 22.
Oh, sure.
In my defense, I think I'm the only one that actually got stabbed last week.
Were you? Have you got damage, have you?
Yeah, I took 7 damage.
Did you?
Yeah, I took some damage.
Sean, I'm guessing that Ramallah's just busy drinking at the moment, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just
I actually didn't
not
realise you
care,
asked everyone. Yeah,
not
he's
caring
not
about.
paying attention.
The
Aye.
guy at my feet, is he still awake or is he unconscious?
He's unconscious at the moment. Like, as soon as he seen the guards sort of come in, he sort of fell back. You know, it's like fainted essentially.
Right.
Uh,
I'm going
when-
to cast a quick, very small healing word on him just to get him up so we can talk to him.
Don't touch him.
I'm not
Don't
touching
move, please.
him. I am not touching him. I am simply telling him to get up.
So you sort of, as you, what's your healing word? What is it you're going to say to him?
I'm just
Is
saying,
it-
get up.
So as you
It's
say
not a
that,
polite healing word.
as you're saying that, sort of your cleric symbol just starts lighting up a little bit. Nothing too major, but just a little bit, and you see that this energy emit from your voice, from your word, and you just see it going into him, and just pulses just that little bit. His eyes wake up and just staring up at you, and just like shallow breathing as well. For your perception checks, Emrys and Mouse, you could both see the guards when they came in. A few of them now, the ones that are surrounding you, Emrys, pointing their halberds and swords at you. You see they're physically shaking as well. You see the bit of rattleage. Like, these guys are spooked. They've never had to deal with somebody like you. And same with you, Mouse, as well. You see the guy with his. He doesn't want you to make a move, but he knows that if you do, he might need to take a shot at you. These are young guys. These are young guardsmen. Nothing too no veteran among them.
Emrys, darling, I suggest you put your weapon down, and we will go with these nice young guards and see what they have to say to us. Stormy, are you okay?
Storm's just sort of coughing, but at the same time, he's frantically looking at his instruments, just muttering to himself like, "Those bastards never have damaged anything here."
Yeah. Sorry, my mic wasn't working.
So then all of a sudden, then he sort of looks up, realizes what's happening in the room, and just goes, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah. Let's depart for a second with these guards and see what they have to say, yes?
Yeah, good idea. Easy, lads. It's all okay. There's been nothing going on here that we didn't start anything. These guys attacked us, and he's just got his hands in the air. He's managed to flip his other dagger back into his sleeve, though he can't see it. And he's just looking at it go, and he's just standing there with his arms up and just calmly standing there trying to negotiate with them and just trying to calm everything down.
Okay, the
Puts
guards.
his hands up and is like, "There is no issue. I am calm. I just would like my hammer back."
You'll get your hammer back. Don't worry. And you, little dwarf one, over there, come. Slowly approach. Slowly approach.
Oh, okay, do you want me to drop my weapons first, or do you want me to take them over and drop them over there?
Just approach slowly. Hands where we can see it, please.
Okay, son, no bother. Can I still keep this, though? And I just shake the bottle of hooch, which is probably about a third to a half done by this point.
Go make a persuasion check.
Okay.
17. I'm going to make a roll. You're all going to listen to the lovely roll made on the beautiful gift that Stuart got me.
Oh!
Hooray.
Is this your first real roll on it?
First proper roll.
Yeah, like in-game roll.
Yeah, in-game roll. Hold on, I'll try and put it towards like the mic, just so you can maybe hear it. I'll take off sound suppression actually, just so you can hear the stupid little rolls. Yeah, you persuade this guy. He's like, yes, no problem, just bring it over. It was a 5, by the way.
Hey,
There was no,
You son
there
of
was
a
no,
bother. And
there was
I
no
head
chance.
over and stand next to Nicholas. I haven't dropped my weapons yet, though.
Neither have I.
Because he never told me to.
Just imagining like the guard turning around while you're walking down. You see Neff just like staring at the packed shelves at the side, like, oh, are we in somewhere? Are we? Like, with that perception roll, that's. So as you guys are like now getting rounded up, the guards are starting to pick up your weapons and things like that. Right, come on, file outside now. We'll
I just need to get
we'll
Fagan
deal with
up
all
there.
this. Sorry, what was that? Oh, is
I head outside.
As
Yeah.
the guard goes to take my weapon off me, I just let go of it and it vanishes.
What?
Ramala actually laughs like that as well.
What have you done?
Oh, it's nothing.
Where's-
I just haven't got it on me anymore.
Oh,
Where's your? This better not be any funny stuff. Go and you roll a persuasion as well. To make
It's
sure
not
you
any
don't
funny
get.
stuff, I promise. As soon as I let go of it, it vanishes. That's how it works. You can't
Persuasion.
physically pick it up.
Persuasion.
This feels
Persuasion.
slightly effective.
Natural 20.
Oh,
22.
oh
So,
yes.
yes. So, like, how are you wanting to sort of describe this to the, like, show this off, this skill?
I just look. I'm not being funny. I swear. And I bring it back, and then they go, "Here, try and take it." And the
Okay.
moment I open my palm and drop it, it vanishes again.
That you see the guardsman like totally shook. The look on his face is like totally scared, but at the same time like, oh my god, this is so cool. He's like, fine, whatever black magic this is, don't do anything like it when you're outside. And he just sort of like, you know, like that little nudge that you would do to your pal, like if you're trying to annoy them. Like, he just sort of does that, like like a fake out with the halberd. Like, you do something, I'll do this with you. Like that sort of motion that he's making. Just trying to be a little bit intimidating, but absolutely nowhere intimidating at all to you.
can I?
So I'm not buying that he's trying to be intimidating at all. Sorry.
Oh no, not at all.
I lean in just past his halberd and I go, "Trust me, son. If I want to do black magic, you'll know it." And I just walk off.
Yes. Ramala keeps laughing. Oh, do you go? Sorry.
Can I cast calm emotions on the guards?
Calm
I was so
emotions.
close to doing that, by the way, Robin. I was so close to doing it.
Go for it.
Use that to go.
So it's charisma save of 13.
Right. So how many did I say? Half a dozen. Plus there was 2 more. So 8. So I've got to make fucking 8 rolls.
See, if you had more dice, you could do that.
Well, one was a natural 20. So
Huh?
one of them's not calm. 10. 6. 5.
Oh.
9.
Oh, that ruined
That's
it.
enough.
8. 6. 3. One more.
Full house.
Do I need one more? Well, one of them has not calmed. He's still jumpy, so I'm going to say that that's sort of the guy that's came in first and started giving you all the commands. So he's starting to see everybody sort of ease up a little bit, all his comrades, and like, whatever you're doing, just stop now.
Can I So Ramallah has a hand axe and a dagger. That's all he has. So can I place them on the bar the bar counter next to me, and then covertly minor illusion, which is only semantic and material, so I don't need to make any noise doing this. But can I covertly use minor illusion to make it look like there's a second dagger on there next to the first one?
Yeah, you want it for an intimidation for that, are you?
No, I just want to have an illusory dagger next to my regular ones. I just place them on the table and just go, well, there you go, boys. I'm not going to hand it to you. There's no sudden movements or anything, but
What was that?
So you're doing it like that sort of like Instagram photo of you standing in front of like a Lamborghini or something, but just not saying that it's yours. Just like
well, I mean, the dagger and the axe are mine, but the other dagger is an illusion.
yeah, yeah, you could do that if you want.
Yeah, I'll just say it. That's my weapons there, son.
As you guys are now getting marched out of the tavern, you see one of the guys going over with a bag, start putting everything in. He gets over to Ramallah's stuff and grabs the dagger and the hand axe, but then goes for the illusionary one, and you just see his hand start going through it, and he's starting to get a little bit annoyed, like, "What? How's this not working?"
Ramallah just kind of goes, "Hey, get up, yeah!" and then just carries on leaving with the rest of the group.
I was
How long-
trying to calm them down, but no.
I was going to say, how long does this calm emotions last? Does this count
Well,
as...
we're not causing chaos.
Well, I was going to say, does this count as hostility?
Up to them, I guess.
As you
It's
guys
only
get
up
outside...
for a minute.
As you guys get outside, you're walking past the splattered body with Thor's hammer like imprinted where his brain should be, outside from where Emrys killed the orc captain 5 minutes prior to this. But when you get out, you see quite a large horse-drawn carriage that's just, it's not your typical carriage that you guys know. It's actually made completely of steel with bars on it and a little like locked door at the back. The horses that were pulling this are massive. These are like Clydesdale sort of thing. These have got proper strength behind them. The guards that are surrounding you and making like this funnel in. Right, come on, get inside now, please.
Hey, we have not done anything.
You've killed 4 people.
They attacked first. It
Yes,
was
well,
defense. Ask
you
anybody.
You still killed them, okay?
I can bring them back.
Oh, don't do that. Fuck.
Excuse me, son. Do you report to Lieutenant Licker at all?
Lieutenant Richard Licker.
Yeah, aye.
Maybe. I don't know who sent us down this way, but just please, I'm asking you, could you all just get in?
Right, no bother, aye. I get in. I don't. I keep my bottle of hooch, but I get in.
Stormcrow just walks past them, just friendly smiles and goes, "Officers," and jumps and just gets in.
Do not like this.
A couple of the officers
Roll
grab
them fast.
Stormcrow and throw him up against the wall. I'm only joking. It's,
Well, he's not into the rough stuff, so no, thanks.
as you
Do
guys are getting...
they wouldn't see that I've got my crossbow on my back. I've just realised it's underneath my cape.
Oof.
If they can't see it, it's not me.
Go make a stealth check on that for me, please.
Ugh.
With everything that's going on with how jumpy these guys are, they've failed to ask you, like, they failed to pat you down.
Good.
So you can still keep that at this moment in
So,
time. Is there any other
As they're getting
people?
in, Stormcrow just sticks his head out and goes, "Sorry, gentlemen, I hate to bother you about this, but there is a rather expensive dagger lodged in someone's chest in there. Would you mind awfully retrieving it for me? It is quite pricey and very magical, and I've got quite a sentimental attachment to it. Would you mind, could you mind getting that out for me, please?"
Don't forget my hammer.
You see these guys just quaking with fear and looking over. I believe your dagger is being unlodged, and you sort of see, looking over, you see like 3 guys. One of them's trying to pull your dagger out, and the other 2 are like holding the body down. It's like it's like a carry-on sort of moment. You're like,
Oh, wonderful. You wouldn't want to lose that after all, sir. That would be evidence in the alleged crime that we've taken part in. But at the same time, it might also help to prove our innocence.
alleged crime. You've just admitted that it's your dagger in his head.
I never said that I wasn't attacked first.
He didn't say he threw it, he just said it was his dagger.
Okay. And just is everybody in, are they? Or in now?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
as the guards start closing the door, Emrys, you see, pardon me, a couple of the guards like picking up your hammer, and you see bits of like hair and tooth and one of the guy's eyeballs just dangling from the end of your hammer. As they're getting rid.
Emrys chuckles to himself and may the Cyrus guide you now.
You see them just starting to take the absolute bulk, and they've never seen this sort of carnage before. And as you guys are now being locked in the back of this cart, you feel it, something batting on the side. Right, take them away. And it starts going along the streets. Is there anything you guys want to discuss while you're on your travels?
I'm just going to say in giant to Emrys, don't like where this is going. Stay awake and watch what's going on. I don't like it. I don't trust it.
Eyes in giant. Don't worry. I will make sure we are protected.
At this point, can I use my telepathic speech? I can do it with up to 5 people.
Okay.
Which is I can get the rest of the party, can't I?
Yeah, because there's 4
Yeah,
others.
there's 4 others, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to use that. It takes me like maybe 15, 20 seconds to get everyone on it, and you won't be able to hear each other, but I can kind of speak to you all, and you can reply to me. So I just send out a message to you all, and you hear a very deadpan voice just going, "Guys, it's Ramala. What do you think we should do here?"
So Stormcrow just replies, "Nothing stupid.
I kind of
These guys
nod.
are all on edge. The last thing we want to do is wind them up."
I nod and say, "Okay, agreed. I mean, if things get hairy, we could always escape. I mean, I have no doubts I could escape this place if I wanted to. But yeah, okay." And then
Emrys replies, "Be smart. Watch your words. Make sure you do not make any smell like shit."
you hear back in your head, "That's a really good idea, Emrys. I'm definitely going to do that. You're definitely the leader, and you're so talented."
Can I get everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
What?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
That fucking brown nosing really made me want to do this, so that's
24.
15.
I got a natural 20 for 22.
Dirty 20.
12.
oh, 12, natural 20. So as you guys are going along, whilst in your head Ramala is saying all these lovely things to Emrys, you feel a bump in the road. But you guys, you can style it out. You bump, you manage to control yourself when it's an unexpected jerk. Nobody gets hurt.
Well, I was going to say, as a quick point of order, what I said to Emrys would only have been to Emrys. Because I can choose if I say it to everyone or if I just say it to one person. But yeah.
Ah, okay.
I give Emrys a wink.
So you're trying to fuck Emrys now.
What do you mean now? I think Ramala fancied Emrys the moment he fucking saw him. He's like, whoa, that's a nice big man, that.
Mouse just leans over and just stares. I'm like, what are you doing?
Mouse is away to go like properly. That's my man, and smack you. You guys aren't in shackles or anything, so that's actually good. You haven't got to that point, so you guys are fine. You're fine.
Awesome. So as I'm going along then, because as I said, it's the nervous habit with Stormcrow, he gets his loads out and starts basically playing the tunes of the Folsom Prison Blues.
How does that go?
I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on.
I just imagine his Neff singing along as well in this situation.
No.
I was going to say, if it's a common enough song, Ramala's had quite a shot at him now. He may join in. Just to sing.
He's not singing it. He's just playing the tune on his lute as he's going along. 'Cause his hands unshackled, just because he can't stop himself from playing music in weird situations.
I pull out a harmonica and join in.
You guys get to your destination and just the guards open up and it's just a fucking massive jamboree in the back. That's it. Everything's allowed to go on. As you guys are going along the streets, you feel that it's getting rather bumpy and the guys are having to slow down a little bit. You feel you hear a battering on the back plate of the carriage that would be where the drivers are. Oh, sorry about this. It's just a little bit of the cobblestones now. Just sit tight.
Can we actually see out of this cage?
No, not at this moment in time, no. The bars that were on the outside looks like it could have been opened up at some point, but for this, it looks like it's steel, properly solid up.
Can I know this is probably going to sound weird, but can I try and make a mental note of where we're going, like what turns we make?
Give me a performance check. Oh no, an insight check. Give me an insight check, sorry.
It's odd that you're doing that. I was literally just thinking of the scene in Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes where he knows where he's been.
Yeah, he knows
Yeah,
exactly.
I thought of.
I was thinking Sherlock as well. The actual Sherlock.
With Benedict Cabbage Patch. Or the books.
The books.
Are the books good?
Yes.
The
Well, I'm a
books-
big Sherlock fan, so I would say yes.
Oh yeah, the books
are fucking awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never been a massive, it's never been something that's went through my head, like, reading Was it Conan Doyle? Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, I've never really said to myself, no, I'm going to get the Sherlock books.
I have loads of copies and like the newer ones that are written by other people because it's public domain now. And I listen to the audiobooks at work and they're read by Stephen Fry, so they're absolutely amazing.
Oh, Stephen Fry's an amazing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's on Audible. It's like he does the complete collection. It's nearly 70 hours of Sherlock Holmes.
And isn't that
Oh, wow.
one credit as well for that?
It is one credit.
Counts as one
Oh,
book.
I've just got a credit.
I've got 2 spare. If anyone wants, I'll gift them to you.
Hold on, I will. I'll screenshot it for you, Rob, and show you what it looks like, so you know what you're getting.
Okay.
It's like Stephen Fry does all the Harry Potter books on Audible.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I could listen to that man read the fucking Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Genuinely, his voice is fucking amazing.
I have to say, with the Harry Potter books, the further you get into them, the more emotive his voice gets with the story. Like the first
Yeah.
one, it's like he's just reading a book, but then come like the 4th book, he's starting to do voices, and it gets really, really good.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
cool.
love
I have listened to-
love them.
I have listened to a bit of the first one, and it does the voices a bit, but not as good as they could be, I feel. So
No,
that's good
it's-
to know that he improves on it.
Yeah, it's like
it
Stuart
gets so much
says.
better.
Yeah, it's like he gets into it more, with like the longer and longer that he's going into it. You actually think by the end, see when he's reading the epilogue of book 7, you actually feel like he's depressed that he's no longer reading them as well. Like
Oh,
you
wow.
actually do feel that.
100% agree.
Yeah, it's like he gets into.
Sorry, you go.
No, on you go, mate.
I was just going to say, the Wheel of Time books were like that. Because there's 14 of them. And your man had been reading them since 1991 or something. He'd been doing the audiobooks for it. The same guy that does the Mistborn books. But yeah, you could kind of hear he was emotional when he was reading the last bit of it. And it made me emotional. But yeah.
Yeah. So, Mouse, as you're trying to do this, you are understanding sort of roughly where you're going, but because you don't really know the area, all you know at this moment in time is you've taken a few left turns, a couple of rights, what felt like an elevation, then a dip, and the same like 10 minutes later. But as far as you know, you really couldn't tell where you are on here. What feels like with like your animalistic instincts, you feel like you're going southeast. Just by your animalistic like instincts and tendencies, you feel that you're sort of going that way. But as the time passes, about half an hour or so, you feel the cart coming to a stop, and you feel the horses, feel the guardsmen and that jumping off, like the weight of it feels a wee bit more. You hear them coming around to the side, round the back, and they batter on the door. You just hear this metallic thunk. Right, you're going to need to come out now, but no silly business. We're guards back at the Wayward Sail. They've told us the tiefling, I didn't catch your name, no funny business, please.
No funny business was intended.
Okay.
I kind of just say to Neff, just, that's what's going on. They think you're that guy. What's his
Yeah.
name? Killian. Aye, that's it. He's not missing, and I kind of awkwardly gesture at my head. He's not missing his, is he?
No.
Right. Why don't you just take your hood down?
I don't want to.
Aye, fair enough. And I get out.
and the
I
doors.
can't remember. Did Rob tell us? Did Neff tell us all the stuff about Killian?
I think I did. I debriefed you back at the place with the other folk. The other
Phallic
guys.
Fishhook.
Yeah.
Yes. How can you
Oh,
not
and
remember
what's
the
the
name
name of the
Phallic
guard
Fishhook?
captain?
The guard captain.
Yeah,
Which one?
Lieutenant
the one
Licker?
who's at the prison.
Oh,
Dick
Lieutenant
Licker is the
Licker.
lieutenant.
Oh, the guard captain, Captain Godger.
God.
No, the one who's talking to us now when we were being unloaded.
Oh, you've not seen the captain yet. It's just a couple of guys. It's just a couple of
Ah, okay.
guardsmen. Yeah, don't worry. You don't need to worry about these guys. They might not survive. I mean, what? Anyway, so
Spoilers.
as you guys are coming out, being taken out of the cart, a couple of the guards go to Nephilis' side. You assume that they're the drivers because they just lean in and say, "We got told about your little dagger trick there. Now, look up and you see." Go and roll a perception check, Neff.
Okay. Well, I know where I am today.
No.
Please, please.
Hang on, my app's taking a second to load up. I don't know why. There we go.
It's trying to fuck you somehow.
Perception, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Perceptions.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna let the group describe how you fail to spot what's up, or what's around you at the walls.
I'm just looking up and I can't see it. Like, what am I looking at?
I think his hood just gets in the way. All we can see is his chin.
Seriously, Neffy, you might want to consider taking that off. I know I don't want to tell you your business to that, but
So
it's impractical at best.
as Neff has like got his like Sith hood over his head, you know, like where you can never see any Darth Sidious hood. You know, he looks up and he can't see anything like above his shoulder height. Just like
Yeah.
the guards are just looking at you, looking at him like, is this guy for real? Well, listen, pal. We got told about your dagger trick, and there's a few crossbowmen on there just looking right at you. Okay, but you have to believe that.
And Stormcrow just goes, Neffy, he is not fucking around.
I-
I really would not risk it at this moment, pal.
I'm not going to risk anything. It wasn't intentional.
What was the dagger
Okay.
trick, sorry?
When he was trying to let go of the dagger and the dagger was disappearing.
Oh, right, yeah, I thought it was a
Sure.
sword, sorry.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's my sword. Yeah.
Oh, sword. Was it a sword? I thought you said dagger earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I,
So your sword trick.
I thought
Yeah,
he was
'cause
getting aimed for Romala.
No, he was getting figured for when he was.
Yeah, it's because my rapier is a pack blade, so I literally can't drop it.
Yeah. So, you guys start getting flanked and by about another 8 or so guards getting walked into the what's actually Neff and Ramala. You two give me a wisdom no wisdom check, a history check, please.
Okay, I'm so glad you didn't say perception.
Oh my God,
This
I'm
should be-
rolling so hot. Sorry.
14.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey.
Oh, no, hang on.
It
guys.
wasn't a high
I rolled
DC
the wrong one.
because no, it's history check.
Yeah,
Yeah, you rolled history, mate.
Yeah,
Oh, did I?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I said deception on the thing then. That was weird.
Oh, weird. Well,
Just double check.
anyway, it wasn't a high DC because this is the place that you guys were at before.
Okay.
You guys both noticed that this is the stronghold that you were taken to for questioning earlier this morning, as you entered the city. the guards start marching you in, and it's near enough. You're near enough going along the same path, but instead of going towards the cells where you were, they start veering you off to the left and taking you to sort of like the main building rather than the front.
He's a fucking Virgo.
You guys wander in, and it's the guards just in single file up the side of you. Sorry, lead you into a corridor and start marching down towards a few rooms. A few minutes down the line, they stop outside a room. Right, you guys, you have to stay in here. And they sort of swing the door open, and as you look in, you see a couple of... It's quite a nice room, actually. Give me 2 seconds. Quite a nice open concept room for you. A few chairs, few a little table, a nice wee fire going. And
I hold Emerus back from going for the chicken.
The guards turning round to you and say, "Right, we've been told to keep you all in here for the next wee while. Lieutenant Liquor said he'll come and see you soon enough."
Of course he did.
Is he the one who brought us here, that wanted us here?
I can't say any more than that. The lieutenant will speak to you in a wee while.
Oh, go on. You can say a wee bit more, can't you?
Yeah, like...
Go on.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to roll that.
Animal handling.
Neff sees a lamb walk past and he just gets... he doesn't know what to do with it.
My perception is so shit, I'm seeing things.
Sweet, 9 for me.
Yeah. As you're saying it, Rom, you've got Stormcrow backing you up. Like, yeah, tell us. The guard sort of just turns around, looks down the hallways and just leans in. Just sort of slowly whispers in your ear, "I'm just a guardsman. I know nothing." And opens the door and starts prodding you to go into the room.
Did my 26 do nothing then?
That's a fucking guardsman. He doesn't know. He absolutely knows nothing. He's just been told to put you in.
Zone of truth.
Let's torture him.
Nah.
Let's torture him with the same thing constantly.
Where does your mother live?
I don't know. I'm an orphan.
She would be disappointed. She's dead with disappointment in you.
Well, I was going to say, that just shows us what fucking Robin says to orphans whenever she sees them. That's...
Usually they say you were adopted, your parents don't even love you.
Yes. That's, I feel a little...
Probably better than what, what's it called used to say about burning orphans and bumming them in the last campaign.
Wow.
Who used to bum
Oh, yeah, that's
orphans?
good.
He used to bum hole.
Oh, chalk up.
Wee boy was calling him a pedo, and he's like, "That's right, I am a fucking pedo." I was like, I'm not ready for this player yet. How do you come back from that?
He used to range.
To be fair, it set the tone for what he was like early.
Yes. I miss
Yeah,
chalk
because that was
up.
the first session, wasn't it?
Very
Yeah.
first
Yeah, it was
session.
literally first session, yeah. But yeah,
First half an
Ronaldo
hour.
just sits- Yeah, it was literally. It wasn't not like the first lead you pursued or something as well, or like
Yes.
very near the start. Yeah.
It was
It
literally
was
the
when we
first
were going off to find the bit to kill the rats. Yeah, literally the first thing we were going to do.
literally the first half an hour of us knowing each other. Like,
And he
and
announces that his character's a pedo.
yes.
Well, initially
Yeah.
he said he wasn't a pedo, and the kid was like, "Well, why do you know what makes you not a pedo?" And he was like, "I'm a priest." And we were all like, "Yeah, that doesn't help, does it?"
You're just proving everyone's point.
But aye, Ramal will go in and sit in front of the fire and stare at the fire.
So, why is that not fucking showing up?
Because you
2
touch
seconds.
yourself at night.
What was that?
He said, "Why is that not showing up?" And I said, "Because you touch yourself at night."
Oh. Right, guys, that's the night over now. That's it. We're done.
He's off to touch himself now.
Yeah, that's. Put that image in your head, guys. Imagine it. Gone. Oh.
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't need to imagine it anyway, because I subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Excuse me. I am a fucking classy whore. I don't do that sort of stuff.
Oh, God. I just had to put myself on mute then because I was laughing so much and then I started myself coughing. Oh, Christ. Oh.
Who says we're not fucking classy people?
Oh, fucking hell.
Right. So
Oh.
I'll let you guys choose where you are all wanting to be situated at this moment in time.
I'll go in the nice comfy chair.
I'll just laugh at the moment.
uh, you're all right, Gareth, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, just had to have a drink. Yeah, God alive. Oh, God. Oh.
We'll let you all guys get situated where you want to go, because you're away to get a short rest. Seeing as though you've been in a bit of a battle.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Do I get sorcery points on this short rest? Because I'm
Okay.
very sexy. Long rest. Fuck my life.
You want your guy to go anywhere,
Oh, fuck off.
Gareth?
Sorry?
You want your guy to go anywhere, sorry? You want Stormcrow to be put anywhere?
No, I'm all good. I'll just be sitting down somewhere.
Right,
Oh,
so you just want...
yes, back up to full HP.
I'm going to have to roll another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
That'll do, big.
How's everybody for, like, spell slots and things like that? He's all good?
Well, mine don't come back on a short rest, so...
Yeah, mine won't reset after a short rest, so they need a long rest to reset for my so I use my bardic inspiration twice, so
Well, as you guys are resting,
That
you
worries me
hear...
that you're asking.
As
I
you
know
guys
all
are
of,
resting,
so I have unlimited.
you hear a screech and a wyvern attack. I'm joking. Oh no, you know what? It's just I've never actually taken long rests, to be honest. Short rests. I'm sorry, I've taken long rests, but short rests I've never really done them yet. So I don't know how stuff like that works.
Depends on the class.
It's good for like hit points and stuff, but
Yeah.
like I said, I only get my spells back on a long rest. So
yeah.
Yeah. Apart from warlocks, every class gets them back on long rest. Warlocks only get like 2 spell slots, but they get them back after short rests.
I think monks get their key back, don't they?
Yeah, there's different things, and I know that at later levels, bards do get their bardic inspiration back in a short rest as well. I think sorcerers might get their sorcery points, but I don't know.
Sorcerers do, yes.
Yeah.
I think wizards have a choice that they can use up something to bring something back.
Yeah, so wizards get a feat, arcane recovery, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And it's you get as many spell slots back as your level. But what is it? It's
It's up
so
to a certain level, isn't it?
yeah, it's up to a certain level. So if you've got if you're like level 4 sorcerer, 4 wizard, sorry, I think you can get up to like two level 2s back, or 4 level 4s, or something like that. There's a weird thing about
Yeah,
it. It's some I can't remember. I've not went my wizard in a while. I've not played with.
And depending on how much you spend on Darren's OnlyFans.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
If you guys spend over £100 a month, then you don't even need to worry about short and long rests. You can have whatever you want. Therapy, hopefully, but that's
So those tips are going to be paying off then.
yes, exactly. I just gave you the best tip. If you pay more, you can get
right, the best tip.
If you pay more, you can get the even better tip, or the whole thing.
Pay more, you get the whole thing.
Ah, yeah. You dirty bastard. So, a few hours go by.
Why do you think Robin spends so much every month?
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on.
So, a few hours go by, you guys are still in this room. You get a chance to sort of recover and heal up a little bit. Those of you who do get spell slots back get that. What do you guys want to be doing in that time? Do you want to be talking about anything? You want to grab something to eat, drink, blah blah blah. Nice little nice big cask of ale, some water, all your food and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Ramal will probably eat a little bit and help himself generously to the ale. That's about it. Other than that, he'll just be sitting at the fire.
I'm the opposite of Ramala. A little bit of ale, a lot of food.
Bit of food and a nap on the sofa.
I love how you went for the back of the sofa.
Just sitting there, as usual, just plucking away on his lute or his lyre, just doing his usual thing.
I annoy you occasionally with my tail, like just kind of like using my tail to go across the strings of your lute as well.
The sexual tension. We could feel it from here. Emrys, I'm assuming, is just eating, is he?
He's just picked up the chicken and walking around the room, munching on chicken.
So, after a while, he gets bored of the tail going across his strings, so he starts playing What's New Pussycat.
You just had to go for a Welsh singer, didn't you?
Well, can you name me another song with a cat in it? Off the top of your head, quickly.
Queen's Delilah.
Now
Yeah.
make it drop, and we'll stop for this wit. No, we're not going to do that one. Actually, that's
No.
technically it's got a cat in it.
Doing that one.
Yes, technically it's got a cat in it from the lyrics.
Yeah, no.
So a few hours go past, and you hear. Yeah, give me. I'm trying to think if I can. When I don't see it in front of me, I really can't see any of the skill checks or anything like that in my head, other than the ones that I say out multiple times.
When I don't see it, I can't see it.
Yes, that's how you deal with everything, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, either give me a perception or an insight check. It's up to you guys.
I'm going to go insight.
Yeah, that's going
Why?
to make a difference.
I'm exactly the same.
Why would you go insight when you could just really go for the other one?
Fuck's sake. 9. Jesus
9.
Christ. We're like the fucking oblivious twins.
Did you take one as well?
Sean rolled a 9 as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ramallah is too busy staring into the fire and enjoying his ale. And Neff just really doesn't understand anything that's going on. He's too enthralled in Stormcrow's playing of "What's New, Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa." I was going to say about the two Welsh are interested in it, but we'll just leave it at that just now. But Emrys and Mouse, you guys have been travelling long enough to know that even though you're relaxing a little bit, you've still got to be on guard. You still know what to listen for. With your rolls, you manage to hear plate and like banging coming down the hall. You're guessing that there's people, some of the guards walking towards your door. And like a couple of minutes later, you just hear a knock on the door. Is everybody decent?
What else would we be?
Bit of a loaded question.
Fuck, I forgot who I'm speaking to. Right, I'm coming in, and the door opens, and you see the half elf, Lieutenant Liquor, standing in the doorway, just looking exasperated, just looking at you all, and fuck's sake. You two. Right. I told you, I didn't want any more trouble from yous.
Alright, Dick.
It's Lieutenant Richard Liquor.
Sorry, Lieutenant Dick. Listen, pal, it wasn't us, right? We got attacked by those fellows that we told you about. The Iron Fist. We defended ourselves, and then we still end up in here. By the way, you know your guards. I think they need to do a bit more training or have a bit more experience, because they all looked like they were ready to, brandish weapons.
Shoot themselves.
Yeah, aye. Either shite themselves or attack. They were looking pretty scared.
There's some of our new people, our main lot. They're too busy at the moment with other things. Unfortunately, you were there on their patrol route. And I might have sent a few people there just to keep an eye on you.
I fucking knew it.
Aye. Sounds about right, aye.
You told me where you were going, and you told me what you were trying to do. Do you think I was going to let you walk around my town causing trouble?
Well, I mean, I think the fact that we were being so upfront about it and telling you what we had planned, I thought that might have, gifted us a little bit of,
A
understanding.
bit of leeway.
Aye.
Is there 3 bodies being scraped out of the wayward sail right now?
Well, I don't
Well, in our defence, Lieutenant Liquor, they were asking for it.
Yeah.
That might be. But did you need to kill them?
I said I could have brought them back.
I mean, they were trying to kill us.
He just turns around, looks at Emrys. I'm taking it that was your hammer.
Yes, and I would want it back, please.
Yes, you'll get your hammer back, don't worry. Listen.
Look, excuse me. We're bad people. Like, surely we're doing you a favour.
You can't be judge, jury, and executioner here. We're in a civilised society. You have to leave it to us to deal with.
I'm afraid, son, that by the time those green guards of yours had got to the situation, everyone in that bar would have been dead, apart from the 3 men that attacked.
Yeah, read it again.
Now everyone knows the laws of life are: if you get attacked, you have the right to defend yourself.
Obviously.
Well,
so that's
but
what
you
we
don't.
did.
But you don't need to kill.
Children in the street.
What was that? What was that, Robin?
They said we're killing children in the street.
Yet. That's how it starts. You've never met some of the annoying bastards in Ableona, have you? Anyway, they're
I
usually...
think we're meeting one right now, to be fair.
He just looks at you and just doesn't even give you like a dirty look. Just looks exasperated, like, I'm having to deal with you lot again. I'm not happy, alright?
You don't, but pal,
We're
you
not
don't have-
fucking happy either.
and also you don't have to deal with us. I mean, there's plenty of witnesses at the place. There's plenty, of things going on. I don't actually see why we're here.
Just right. Shush.
You chose to
Just-
drag us in.
He just makes that the hand gesture, just the up, like Dr. Evil style, fucking zip it. Zip, zip.
As he does that, Stormcrow just leans across to Emmy and just says the stage whip and goes, "If he's not fucking happy, which one of the dwarves is he then?"
That was, you know what? You can get an inspiration for that.
Yes.
That was a good joke. I like that one.
I've been waiting to use that fucking joke for the last 3 sessions. I was thinking, gotta use it at the right time.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. So, the exasperated Lieutenant Licker just looking at you guys. It looks like he's calming himself down, like he's away. Right. The reason that I brought you guys here, and it's a fucking good thing that you got put in that. You got taken out while you could. From what my guardsmen say, there was one that was running away. Now, he could have brought a whole lot of fucking trouble down on you.
Well, then we would have sorted that as well.
No, you wouldn't have. Right? You're
Yeah,
in
we would have.
the worst place for it. I'm not arguing this, guys. I told you this morning, try not to cause any trouble. Now, I'm gonna believe you that you didn't cause it, but you were a cause of it. It sounds a little bit stupid, but please. I'm still on this back shift. So take it whatever way you want. But the reason I've brought you here is because I've spoken to my higher ups for your little offer. And he just looks over at Ramallah. Somebody might want to speak to you. Oh, the lot of you. So that's why you've been brought here. So could you please follow me?
Nephilis, I contact Nephilis telepathically and say, Nephilis, what offer
Yeah.
is he talking about?
The offer that we made. The offer that we made him.
Aye, what was that?
I can't quite remember.
Is this the offer that we would
Look
We were going to
for
help.
cooperate
Yes.
with them to find the Iron Fist?
There.
cooperate with them for the Iron Fist and to also information in regards to
And
Lord
Killian.
Gashwin's son.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Aye. Oh, I remember. Aye. I just follow along.
I'm going to give it to Ramallah because at the time you were sobering up and you were feeling like death.
Yeah, Ramal doesn't pay a lot of attention anyway. But yeah, definitely. He was paying less attention that time.
So, Lieutenant Licker turns around and sort of like turns on one step and, right, if you'll follow me, please, I'll take you to who needs to speak to you.
Yes, lead on.
Everybody following?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big man, you might want to leave your food.
That's me. Either food or hammer, you decide. Which
You'll
am I
get your
having?
You'll get your hammer back soon enough.
I just want my hammer.
You'll get
It means a
your
lot to
hammer. Listen, you're not getting your hammer right now, but you're away to get it back soon enough.
Then let me just have the food.
You can't bring your food with you. Just put it down.
Oh my god,
Fine.
leave me alone,
And
will
just
ya?
launches it against the wall.
We go. We're in polite company.
I was away, say you're not in shackles or anything, guys. Fuck's sake, you're in a lovely room. You've not been arrested. You guys.
Prison is still a prison.
It's not a prison. It's a fucking castle.
Oh, so we're free to leave whenever we like, are we, officer?
At this point, Stormcrow just turns around and goes, "Excuse me, mate. There was also a dagger that was taken as well. Am I going to get that back?"
Liquor just looks at you guys and goes, "I fucking hate you, lad."
Also, pal, I left a hand axe and 2 daggers on the table, and I'll be expecting my hand axe and both my daggers back, please.
Hold on. I'm making a roll for this. You guys are lucky as fuck because that was a natural 1. He
I
doesn't.
was gonna say, do you want me to roll deception as well? But
No, because this was an attack roll for him to snap mentally and just mow every single one of you down. So it's not working. So
We are very good at this.
so as Lieutenant Liquor is now leading you guys towards the along this corridor, you just somebody make me an insight check, please.
Oh god, not me.
No, not
No,
me.
investigation. Give me an investigation. Sorry.
oh god, no.
Oh, I'm happy to do that one.
Oh, I'll do an investigation.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Can Nephilis do one as well? Just
Yeah, Nephilis can do one.
I want to see how he rolls.
Everybody can do one. Let's everybody do an investigation.
15.
Nice.
Yeah. 16.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yes. As you guys are walking along, you hear the sound of gentle sobbing coming from Lieutenant Liquor as he's walking along the fucking as he's leading you guys, and you just hear him saying to himself like, "I don't want to be here anymore. Just fucking get rid of them."
Calm emotions.
Right. I know the feeling, mate. Trust me, I know the feeling. I don't want to be
What?
here anymore,
What is it for calm emotions? Because he really needs it right now.
Charisma 13. I think. Hold on.
An 11. He calms it. He's calmed. You guys are safe now. He is not going to snap and just go for you all.
Can I start
Je-
whistling at the same time then?
Hold on. Make a performance check to see how good this whistling is.
Come on. Please, if you're ever going to give me a good roll, give me it now. 14.
Yes, he calms a little bit more.
Good, because I'm whistling following the leader.
Oh. So, as the gentle sobbing sort of like slowly recedes, you just hear him say, "Right, take them there, and they're not my problem after this. Okay, cool." He starts leading you along, like 5 minutes worth of walking. You see like this, it's taken now to like a grand door. He opens it up and it opens up into this massive like it looks like a massive vestibule, but as you guys walk in you see that it's actually like a massive banquet hall. 2 massive tables lined up around a few fire pits that are dotted in the middle, and at the top there's a smaller sort of table, but behind that is not what you wouldn't describe it as a throne, but it's throne like. It's not as grand, but there's definitely someone there's definitely someone the head of the table here. Yes, I thought you guys would like that reference.
We the ones.
Yes. And give us perception checks. See if you guys see roughly who it is at this distance.
What, all of us?
Yeah, everybody. Go on.
Do I
Fucking
get
yes,
advantage if I
19.
take my hood off?
21.
12.
Yes, Romala can see things a little bit clearer now that he takes his hood back a little bit.
Nephilis, you mean?
Nephilis.
Does
Romala can't see shit because
Ramala needs to do something as well.
yeah, Romala is now like going through the stages of recovery. So
He can see clearly now. His hood is up.
he can see mildly clearly now. His hood is up. Romala is just like going through like the headaches and stuff like that. It's still hitting it, but it's not hitting it as hard. His blurry vision is now it's receding into double vision, so it's not as bad as it was before. But he still can't see anything from this distance. The rest of you can see what looks to be a sort of mid-20s young woman, fine, regaled in fine clothing, a few articles of fine jewellery and things like that. She's sitting at this sort of the seat off to the right of the throne-like seat, and just it looks like she's sort of snacking on a little plate herself. As she sees you guys wander in, she gets herself up a little bit and dusts herself off. My apologies, everybody. I wasn't expecting you all here so late. Please, come up here, have a seat. Lieutenant Liquor, please, could you bring them up? And Liquor just looks at you guys and, of course, milady, and starts ushering you guys up to the top of the tables. As you guys get up there, you see her a bit more clearly now that you're there, wearing like fine green, what looks like silk clothing with like gold patterns and things all over it. The designs on her jewellery are a bit more clearer now. You see she has a crop of red hair, quite short. She's just looking at you all and say, please, have a seat. I'm sorry for dragging you here, but I've heard from sources that Lieutenant Liquor here talked to you all. My name is Lady Eleonora Gashwin. My father is the liege lord of Apleona. And she looks at you, Neff, and just with a little bit of like intimidation. My brother was taken by somebody that you know, I believe.
Yes, and I think it to be the same person that I know.
She has a little bit of like intrepidation, sort of being in the same room as you. I believe, from what Lieutenant Lickett said, you have an offer for me in regards to trying to find him.
Yeah, me and Romala here came up with the offer together of trying to get your brother back, and in return getting information on the faction that is plaguing this city.
Yes, the Iron Fist.
The Iron Fist, thank you.
Well, there's not much I can personally tell you, but I just wanted to see the people who are making this offer You look so much like the one who took him, if you don't mind me saying that.
I know it's. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not happy about it either.
Yeah, sorry, it's just seeing the face again, or seeing the similar face. It's just off-putting. I apologise.
And I understand.
Introductions. My manners escaped me. As I said, my name is Eleanor Gashwin. Who might everybody else be?
So Stormcrow walks up with the typical flourish and just sort of stands in front of her and goes, you may call me Stormcrow, my lady," and just sort of bows down properly in front of her and just sort of reaches his hand out, takes her hand and just sort of brushes his hand, the back of her hand with his lips.
Yeah, let's see a persuasion check on this one. Yeah,
22.
She's okay with this. This, you see her cheeks flush a little bit, like, oh, she's not used to this.
Oh,
Sean, for fuck's sake. Oh.
I'll take a step forward and do like a half bow curtsy sort of thing, and I am Shadows on the Snow, my lady, and look very nervous, like I don't know what to do.
Oh, and she returns the curtsy to you as well. I've never seen a cat person of your colouring. No, I've seen cat people, but never of your colouring. It's lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, we were quite originally coloured, me and my sister. Our parents were odd leopards, and we came out like this.
It's lovely to see.
Thank you.
The rest of you?
Emerus, goofy as fuck, just starts waving, going, "My name is Emerus of the Gate."
Oh, we don't really get your people here. Just see, just sort of looking at you like amazed about your size. Like you could be in this room, even with the size of it. It's still a bit awe-inspiring for her.
Just starts reaching up and like scratching at his chest in like nervous twitchingness because he feels very uncomfortable.
Oh,
And
hi, I'm Ramala.
And
And
she
I
looks,
Gesture my bottle at her.
she looks around as if to see like a standard-sized person, and she just sees this arm go up. Oh, apologies, sir. You must be the talkative one that the lieutenant was speaking of.
Sorry, what? You cut out there.
You must be the talkative one that the lieutenant was speaking of.
Oh, me? No, I'm quite a quiet chap. I don't like to draw attention to myself.
You've got to get persuasion on that one.
Yeah, you've got. No, this is this is deception. This isn't even he's trying to make it. This is him lying.
Yeah.
He does it well.
Ramala can persuade and deceive very well.
Yes.
Two things he's good at.
Yes, and drinking.
Yeah.
She has a look like there's a bit of like she goes to not believe you because of everything that she got told earlier on. It's like they must have been over exaggerating, of course. You're most welcome here, Sir Ramala.
Oh, thanks. Ramala's just fine. Thank you.
No problem. You remind me of somebody, a knight who wandered through here a few years ago. he had a squire with him. It's tough to talk about with him.
Jilted lover. I understand.
Yeah, yes. Unfortunately.
Giles has had one girlfriend ever.
Who
Just
said Giles
making
was
that-
the lover?
What, a night with a squire? Who else could...
Yeah.
Oh. Possible. A lot more possible.
And she just sort of turns, and your name, Sir Tiefling?
Nephilis, my lady.
A bit different from his name, of course. So, Lieutenant Licker was telling me, obviously, everything that you told him. The small bits of information and whatnot that you know about the hunters. And she bristles a little bit when she's saying this name. Killian. What she may do to Tommen, my little brother.
Tommen, was that his name?
Yes, Tommen Gashwin. He was the only surviving son. My 2 older brothers died a few years ago. Dragon sickness for one of them, and the sword for another.
Do you think that is why he was taken?
No, I do not think so. It was a tourney that my brother died in. And sickness for the other, obviously. I don't think anybody could be offended by him being sick and dying.
No, I mean, he was the last son. Is that why he was taken?
Oh, apologies. Lord knows. It could be. They could be playing the long game and asking for a ransom at some point down the line. They could have just been psychopaths. Tommen was showing some magical signs. We don't know if maybe it was because of that. I don't know.
Sorry, what kind of magical signs? And I mean, if he was kidnapped for magical ability, he must have been extremely magical.
He was in control of things from a young age. I think it had something to do with his blood.
Ah,
His
oh,
blood?
like a sorcerer.
Something along that lines. That's what we were told. His magic was quite old, supposedly. He was actually going to be going off to a specialist academy when he turned old enough, when he turned 10. But that hasn't happened, obviously, and we are sitting here now discussing it. I've had the best wizards, witches, warlocks, clerics, holy people, unholy people come and search the city for him. He's not here. They have tried to find him with magical items, with things that we have. My father has always been superstitious. He's kept hairs and vials of our blood as well, in case we were ever kidnapped and we needed to be found. None of this works to find Tommen. And then my father took ill. And since then, it has fallen to me to deal with everything. I'm dealing with the city and its problems, the king. Everyone is now looking to me whilst my father is in bed, ill, comatose, near death, and for the good of the city, I need to, quote unquote, fob this off onto someone else. I have many mercenary groups and bounty hunters and the likes out looking for them. But everybody seems to not be able to find anything.
How long ago was he taken?
Oh fuck! I did say a time. Was it 8 months or 6 months last time? Can anybody remember? Did you guys keep notes? No, for that.
I did not.
No.
No, I don't think it was that long because they said that Nephilis knew that if it had been, it was only a short enough amount of time where there was still a chance he may be alive.
Yeah, if he hadn't went through the trials or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it was.
Hmm.
So you need to be a wee while for the trials. So, but I did think I said months rather than years. I'm gonna go say 6 months, just because
Cool.
I'm sure I did. I've got.
Okay.
I know that we've got the recording somewhere, but it wasn't like weeks. It was months. I remember that much.
Cool.
I'll look through the recordings over the weekend, and then I'll put it in his descriptions on Kanka when I get a chance.
Cool.
But yes, so it's been a few months, and everything's spiraled since then.
Sorry, did you say that this lad was about 10 years old?
He was younger than that. He's 9.
Right. Okay. Well, I think the kind of the deal we had working on is that we would find this lad for you, but we would need information on the Iron Fist. And now, hang on, I'm trying to remember. Did we tell them that we were looking for a horn from the Iron Fist, or did we not mention that?
Yes,
I don't
you
think we
meant.
mentioned the. Oh, did
No,
we?
you did, because you were asking. You asked Liquor if he knew anybody that would deal with magical items and things like that.
It's just there's a item in particular that belongs to the Byzan caravan that was stolen. That was stolen by the Iron Fist, and we know that they culminate around this city. If we were to do this for you, what kind of, resources and help would we get in return to find this horn?
We have people. We have information, of course, because we have been fighting them ourselves on different fronts. So far, you've been the successful ones, and that's saying something. You've known about the Wayward Sail. We've known about it as well. We've been scoping it out. That's why you had such a massive force outside of it. Lieutenant Licker was only sending a few people to get you, but obviously you were on their patrol path with everything else. The proprietor of the Wayward Sail has been feeding information when he can, but we don't have much. We know of a few places that get hit regularly from them, and we know a few places that might be accessible to hideouts of sort. But I can't give you that information as well. My guard captain, she will be along momentarily. She's got a bit of information for you about that.
Okay. Well, obviously, it'll be up to, us, ourselves, the rest of the group, what order we do these things in, unless you want us to prioritize finding the lad.
If, from what Lieutenant Licker told me, you have a bit of a time-sensitive mission that you're on at the moment.
Indeed.
Yes. My brother is out there in the world somewhere. And she just sort of emphasizes the world. to try and find him at this moment in time would be ludicrous. But obviously, with your friend's knowledge of the goings on of the hunters, or lack a little bit of knowledge, that's more than what we have. We will see what happens with that first. It's been a horrible 6 months, but 6 months means he could be anywhere. We don't know if they left via the gates, a secret passage out. They could have got on a ship and sailed to another continent, or anywhere.
You are definitely 100% sure he is not in the city anymore.
He is 100%, or he was 100% not in the city the last time we had somebody check.
Right.
And that was members of the Temple Guard. They checked about 3 to 4 weeks ago. We're running out of blood and hair for them to use to cast these finding spells.
Right. So, I guess I propose to the group that we quickly deal with this Iron Fist nonsense. And then we get out there and start looking for clues.
Yes, I agree.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a
One
plan.
question, my lady.
Yes, of course.
How long after your brother was taken did your father take ill?
Days.
Okay.
I can't even say it was weeks. Maybe a week, not even that. It's with everything that happened, obviously, days just melded into one. And she just sort of starts looking at the flames and the little fireplaces in the middle, just reminiscing on bad memories. Tommen going, and father falling ill. It was sudden.
Sounds like a coordinated attack.
That's what the guards captains and everybody else says. There's no way that this is all just coincidence. Father's fallen into a deep coma. Hasn't stirred for a while. Near dead. And while she's saying that, she looks really deflated. And just sort of sitting back in her chair and not looking like she's really all there anymore. So, what do you all think? Would you do this for me? Would you become another paid mercenary group to help find my brother?
I mean, I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. we could help with that.
Absolutely.
That's good to hear.
Listen, can I ask for one, small stipulation?
Of course.
Can we make it so that we can't just get hauled in here anytime, just at any moment? I've been here twice today already, and I've not even done anything wrong.
As he says that, Stormcrow just sort of glances at the corner of his eye, so to say, and just sort of, as though to say, really?
I look over at him and shrug innocently.
I'm so glad you've brought this up, because from what I've been told, there is something that can be done that you might benefit from. You're a group at this moment in time, I'm assuming. Yes? an adventuring party, I believe they call them in some aspects.
Indeed.
For want of a better phrase, my lady, that will suit us.
Yes. So I'm assuming that this job that you're doing for the Baizan caravan is lucrative, I should say, for you.
Might be.
You're being paid, I'm assuming.
Well, a combination of lucrative and a favour to a friend, I think, is the best way to describe it, my lady.
Yes. Well, you're taking money, of course. Oh, that reminds me, for you agreeing, yes. And she just sort of gestures off to the side. You guys see that there's like a little maid over, like, in the corner. Bring it over. This is a down payment, let's say, for any troubles that you need. Anything you need to buy for your troubles to go out and try and find my little brother. And she throws the maid comes over with this little platter, and there's 5 bags of gold in front of you. Each has 200 bits of gold in it.
Nice.
That's for each of you just now. It's a little down payment.
Thank you, my lady.
So that's
Well,
1,000.
thank you, my lady. This is very generous.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
As Stormcrow takes his money off, he can't help himself. He just sort of winks at the maid.
Well, let's give you a perception check. Let's see how she fucking...
Oh, it's going to be shite. Perception, okay. Uh, 16. I'm so glad I switched my dice to the ones of true colour.
The maid sort of looks at you and blushes a little bit. 2 seconds. I need to change up a few things here because I'm going to change things on the fly. The maid starts blushing a little bit and just looking at you like, oh, and just things herself back into the shadows with Lady Gashwin looking at her and looking at you like, now, let's calm this down a little bit, guys. You know what? I'm going to make you do a sleight of hand for this one.
Okay. Knew I should have made.
What's happening?
He's trying to
Ramal-
catch presentation to make it look like I farted.
Oh, for
And-
fuck's sake.
Give me
I
a
did pretty well.
give me an investigation or a perception check, Storm. Up to
Okay.
you.
Investigation or perception. Oh. 17 investigation.
Oh.
Yeah.
So as the maid sort of looks at you and you're giving her the little wink and things like that, you just hear this massive rip coming from Stormcrow's direction, to the point that it sounds like it's a bit watery as well. So it's like he could have just, like, it's the most embarrassing sort of fart. And even though his skin is dark, you see rage and like redness coming through his cheeks, because it's embarrassment and it's also rage, because he knows he didn't fart and he knows exactly who it was.
Ramala is sitting there acting like nothing has happened with a very straight face, as much as possible.
Give me a deception check on that one, because this is
Yeah.
this is a massive fucking setup here, so this deserves...
It's okay.
Oh.
Without even looking at anybody, pretty much just staring at the ceiling, I just say, "We are in polite company," through gritted teeth.
So the Lady Gashwin just sort of looks at you, Stormcrow, and the bashfulness that she showed at the start and the little bit of flirtation that she's had with you is all out of her now. She's totally turned off. Because flatulence like that and you're shitting yourself from the sounds of it is not a turn on for... Is it a turn on? Let's see. A 5. No, that's not a turn on for her. That's...
kinkiness.
Yes, roll for kinkiness. That's the way I was going for it. Anything above a 15, she'd have now unlocked a new fetish.
Fetish unlocked.
Yes. This was a kink that was... She didn't know she had until the beautiful, sexy bard showed up. You know, this is like 2 storms, 1 cup sort of thing. You know, that's... But she's now staring at you all and like a little bit of disgust, like she could taste it on her face, on her lips, looking at Storms. Yes. In regards to your previous statement, Mr. Romala, there's somebody on your way back to the room, which your weapons will be re-provided to you. But I ask that you stay here for the night. Captain Godja is out on patrol at this moment in time. She couldn't make it back, dealing with some of the problems that you all caused, but she is the one that has the information in regards to the Iron Fist at this moment in time.
Did you just say Captain Todger?
Captain Godja. Godger. Yes.
Listen, my lady. I'm going to be honest. I really don't fancy spending a night in a cell in this place.
It's not a cell. It's a lovely waiting room. As you can see, there was a fresh buffet there for you, and lovely warm seating and whatnot.
We're going back there, are we?
Yes, you're going there. It's the nice room. This is where my guests stay.
I just when I heard we were staying here, I assumed you were going to throw us in the jail or something.
No. The part of the what do I call it? The stronghold that you're in is the nice part. So like the jail part was the front of the. I don't know. Switch it back to the Artiona sort of thing. So yeah, so the jail part is like the front courtyard area of there. This back area there is like the palace sort of thing, but that's the jails. And where like the barracks and stuff like that, you're actually in the good bit at this moment in time. So Lady Gashwin is pointing you out the door. Captain Godja, like I say, she will be returning in the next few hours from patrol. I'll let you all have a rest and another rest. I know that unfortunately I made you wait a while, but I wasn't prepared for you to come at this time, and I was not seeing you when I was in my dressing gown. She just looks at Storm like, thank fuck. Now, if you would bid me adieu, I need to go and get some rest now.
Yes, good night, my lady.
Thank you all. And she sort of does a little curtsy sort of thing, and her little handmaiden leave. Lieutenant Licker's sort of standing off in the corner, just, right everyone, come on. We'll go and get that sorted. But first, she was just speaking to you about not being brought back for any problems.
Aye, she said that we're basically, she said we've got free run of the city. Not free run, but obviously we've got access to anything we need access to do what we need to do.
No, she said that you got money. That helped you with that. She didn't say you had free run, but she's got a way for you to be good for it. To not be brought back in if you kill any members of the Iron Fist. That's what I assume she just said. That's what I was trying to say, but not.
I turned to the others and said, "No, she said we had free reign, didn't she?"
Yeah, she did.
Stormcrow just looks over at Liquor and in Elvish says, whatever you need us to do to make sure this goes smoothly, we'll do it.
And he just nods back at you. Follow me. Follow me, everybody. You'll like this next bit. And he just starts wandering back towards the room that you guys came from, but beforehand he knocks on a door. Are we okay to come in? And you just hear, like, from the distance, yes, of course. Please enter. Said, you'll like this one. Opens the door. And
people.
You see, you enter this room, and it's very, how to put it? It's very chaotic in this room. There's one desk at the very back of it with a seat, but the whole room is filled to the gunnels with books and parchment and things of that nature. It looks to be like a madman's sort of environment. And Liquor takes you guys in and says, "That's the man you got to deal with at the lady's request." And you see off at the back, just in between all these books and parchments, a mechanical looking figure, a lot taller than what Bebop was. Looks more like he's made of like wood and metal. Like just sitting there with a quill and parchment, writing on it, and just looks up and says, "Oh, hello. How are you all this evening?"
Is everyone else seeing this?
I'm sorry, my appearance is throwing you all off. I am the Financial Income and State Tax Examination Robot.
Say that again.
I am the Financial Income and State Tax Examination Robot.
So are we talking something that looks pretty much like a Warforged?
Yes. Let me 2 seconds. I'll throw them up in the NPCs.
Yeah.
Why do I make that Fister?
It is.
You may call
What the
me
hell is the matter
Fister
with you
for
people?
short.
Yeah, I was trying to work out. I knew it was going to spell something funny.
Why?
Because every NPC has had a funny name so far. And I knew it was going to spell something. So, what do we call you, pal? What's your name?
The people here have called me Mr. Fister.
Yeah,
I do not know why.
I mean, if you want, never mind. Actually,
I am part of the Caledon financial robots. I help with money in all of the kingdoms.
so I mean,
You alright, Robin?
I'm in a Google loop. Just ignore me for a minute.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, carry on.
Sean?
Oh, I'm good. I just said to him, so are we here to get paid from you, or why are we here?
No, unfortunately, you are not getting paid from me. I deal with finances and giving licenses. It appears from what Lieutenant Licker, sorry, you do not have a guild license, and you should be in jail for the people you killed tonight.
Oh, so we get a license to kill now?
You get a group
Dun, dun,
adventurers
dun, 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 dun,
license. You pay, and you get to take up missions and adventures through us, and get
I
to
think
do
the
it
funny
without
feeling this
going
is
to
going to
jail.
cost us 200 gold.
Yeah.
No, it is not. You pay 50 gold for the license, and your group can do whatever they want, legally, apart from stealing in this city.
What happens if we don't want to pay 50?
Then you kill and you go to jail.
Is that 50 each or 50 for all of us?
50 for all.
Oh,
And
Oh,
a
we're taking
further
gold each.
15%
Afterwards.
and 15% tax on any money you make through adventuring
Fucking
in the
bureaucracy.
kingdom of Caledon.
what was that, big man?
It's only 10 gold each. It's not bad.
No, but we will lose more later on if we take up adventures.
Yes,
Well,
but
I
with
think they
how happy my hammer has been, it could be a safe bet.
also, it's only a small cut they're taking from, presumably from our rewards we'd be getting for doing these adventures.
Correct.
I kind of like nudge Nephilis and just say, "Here, Nephi, can you spot me 10 gold, please?"
We just got given 200.
Eh? Aye, I need 10, please. Have you got it?
You got given 200 each.
Nephi, will you spot me, please? I'm not exactly flush right now.
Ron, we just got 200 each, man.
So you say no then?
I'm saying no.
Right, okay, fine. Thought we were mates. Fine. And I
And
hand
when-
over 10 of my own gold.
At this point, Stormcrow hands over 40 of his own and says, I'll cover everyone else.
Oh.
To be honest, yeah, I think Romala would appreciate that. I smile.
And you just see you see Mr. Fister sort of look at you all, and like little cogs and all that you could see through his like little slits and that, you see them start whirring a bit quicker, like little bits of steam and all that coming out. This is, oh, this is lovely, thank you, and starts jotting down stuff on a bit of parchment and like copying stuff onto other bits and blah blah blah. He's like, oh, what is your name?
What, like,
And then
name?
taking everybody's names individually down and their descriptions and things like that in his shorthand. But you see, like, the quill that he's using. Pardon me, I just burped there. Like, it's emitting some sort of magic, and the little like cards of parchment and stuff like that, the stuff that he's writing down, you can see briefly for a few seconds, and then it's like disappearing. He like holds up his hand, sort of. He has like this glass lens in his hand. Each of you, he's like, "Walk over here, please." To each of you, and then just holds up his hand, and there's just a quick flash of light on his coming from his hand, and he just sort of waves that over the parchment, and you see a little picture of yourself appear at the side. So he's basically giving you like a driver's license.
Mouse's eyes are closed and her her top lip is caught on one of her fangs. Her hair's a mess, and
She's gone full derp.
Yeah. You can't see Neff's face in his because his like Sith hood is like right over. You just see like the bottom of his chin or something.
Just the mouth.
Yeah. Rom, you can't. You just like top of his head sort of thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, Malice looks more like a mugshot than anything. A well-practiced mugshot.
Is he holding up a card in front of him, you know, just with his name and...
automatically turns to one side.
Yeah.
His hands are actually there as if he's holding the cards, but he's just because he's so used to it, but there isn't one.
As Mr. Fister's getting through all this, and he's just looking at you guys, he's just like, I have not put a group name here. Do you have an adventuring group name?
I don't think we have one yet.
Well, we just make one up right now.
You do not need to do that right now.
Aye, but
You can always come back to me and I can fix the cards and the paperwork.
I think we should name ourselves something that indicates that Emerus is the leader.
Yes, I think we will come back to you on that one, mister.
Oh, that's a slight towards Emerus if I've ever fucking seen one.
Emerus and the Bang Hammers. Emerus and I just start like muttering shit to myself, try to come up with good names.
It's after everything's done and you guys are doing that, but Ramal is still like muttering off stuff to himself because everybody's ignoring him now. Lieutenant Licker's just like, are they done, Fister? Yes, they are for just now. Anytime you take a group adventure here, you must present your cards. They will be scanned, and I will know how much you make. And he just sort of, the way he says that at the end, it's just sort of the blank stare from the empty eyes just makes that sound more sinister, like he's watching you completely. I will know. You cannot escape me.
Well, I turn to the others and say, well, he's freaking me the fuck out.
Fucking tax bots.
Oh no, fucking.
Licker's even looking at him like, yeah, he's freaking me out. I've never seen him like that before. Come on, I'll get you back to your room. You still probably got a few more hours in to get a sleep or something before Gadger gets back. And I wouldn't want to be speaking to her. Tired. He starts leading you guys back. Is there anything you want to do before head back?
Not really.
No. Okay, you start heading back, and pardon me, I'm really burpy tonight. Licker takes you back to your room. He says, right, just as you can see, your weapons are back with you. And he just points over to the cabinets over on the right hand side, and there you go. It's a sign of our trust, so I hope you'll reciprocate this.
Quick question: how many daggers are there for?
I don't know. I didn't look through the bag. I've been with you the whole time. I've been told that's
I
what's
was
there.
asking you, Darren. Like,
how many?
okay.
How many daggers do you have? I'm gonna imagine. I'm gonna give you this, that like when he's picked up the dagger and left it for a few minutes in the bag, your mirror image or whatever it was. What's it called again?
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Sorry, I was thinking mirror image from like the Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like recreated another dagger in the bag that's sitting near enough point blank where the other dagger was on the desk or on the bar before.
Okay, but it's illusory. They haven't like supplied me with another dagger that I.
No, they've not supplied you with another dagger just yet. They've picked up everything from the bar and put it in.
Yeah. Ah, well, worth a try. Just grab my shit.
As you can see as well, we've restocked the food. Enjoy yourselves. Get a little nap on the couch or the seats, whatever. And when Gadger comes back, I'll make sure I get you guys up before she comes and gets you. You don't want to be tired for her, like I keep saying. She's a bit of a pain. She's a hard ass, I'll tell you that. But I need to get back to duties. Hopefully I'll not see you guys ever again. He looks down at Ramallah when he says that.
Ramallah actually is a little bit disappointed.
Liquor isn't. He turns around and he's just, I'll leave yous all to it. And wanders off. Closes the door behind him and goes. Is there anything you guys want to do before another little short rest?
Yeah.
Are we only having a short rest? Are we not a long rest? Because we're going to need a long rest to reset everything for us, our spells and everything.
You know what, actually, yeah, you can have a long rest, seeing as though you've asked for it, Gareth. You have a long rest, mate.
Get that?
So Mouse will just be on the sofa trying to think of group names, and she'll say, "How about the wonderful, adventurous, nomadic crew?"
Stormcrow's lying on the couch where he just leapt straight away, just looks up at her and goes, "Really?"
Lang.
And just puts his head back down.
I'm actually quite fond of that name, to be honest. I don't know why, but something about it's really appealing to me.
Yes.
Does it really tug at you?
What if we call ourselves Emerus's crew? No, I'll think of a better one. Hang on. I'll think of a better one. I just start muttering to myself in front of the fire.
Maybe we will sleep on it and think.
Yes. Go for it.
Cool.
Long rest. Got my one hit one.
27.
Ramallah, give me a perception check, please.
You do not want to get into this game with me, Mr. Crow. Although I didn't do very well.
So as Ramallah's sitting there, starting to throw off names that every single one of them seems to always revolve around Emrys. Stormcrow, how are you doing this?
Sort of wandering around looking up at just picking up some food. And as I do, I just sneak my hand into his backpack and take his booze.
So
Oh dear.
Ramallah absolutely blind to everything that's happening, whilst he's what's the infatuation with Emrys is showing. Doesn't feel that that Stormcrow has went in and taken the now probably quarter full bottle.
Yeah, it was
That-
about half full.
But half full, you'd say. Half
Yeah,
full
'cause he went
bottle.
on to the ales after that, so yeah.
Yeah, but half full bottle of hooch that Ramallah had stolen from the wayward sail during the kerfuffle. As you guys are buckled down a little bit, a few hours go past. You get a longest rest, but you hear the door of the room opening up, creaking open, and you hear footsteps coming in. It's 2 guards have entered into the room, looking over at you guys and say, is Lieutenant Licker been in here?
Hours ago.
Nothing's left us.
And Stormcrew's just lying there with his eyes closed and goes, "What's the matter? You've got to try and find your dick?"
The the guys chuckle a little bit at that. That's funny. He's back on guard duty. I'm taking.
I mean, we don't do the rotas around here, son.
Okie doke. Thank you for that. And it turns, and you just hear a click on the door. So, we're not going to be disturbed then, I take it. That's fine.
Oh, they've come into the room.
They've come into the room.
They locked the door behind them.
Can I make an insight check?
Boys! And as you hear boys being said, there's a panel off to the right of the room between the 2 cabinets. It looks like a sort of like an old fireplace. It's like an enclosed archway sort of thing, but it looks like it's part of the brickwork. That just slides open, and you see a soldier and
We didn't check the fucking room.
2
Yeah, we didn't
goblins.
actually.
You just got thrown into a room. Not one of you decided to check anything. One of you ran to the food. One of you ran to the fire. The other 3 ran for a fucking comfy seat.
Piss flaps.
I would like everybody to roll initiative.
What were the other 2 things that came in, sorry?
2 goblins.
2 goblins, okay. Who's near me? Fuck, nobody's near me.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, Mouse has rolled a 0 on initiative.
We took a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So 21 for me.
Oh, I forgot to bloody select myself.
Yeah, you don't need to do that with this one, Robin, because we're not. I'm not really using that because not everybody's using like a PC for
Fair.
ours. So if you just roll it in D&D Beyond.
I got
Yeah, that's what I've been using.
Yeah, that's what I'm using, but there's a thing called Beyond 20, which when you roll on D&D Beyond, it comes up in your Roll 20 game.
Yeah.
Because I just realised that like Stuart, Robert, and Gareth wouldn't have used that.
No, that's what I mean. Like, because I know that you guys are using iPads and stuff as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, laptop, yeah.
Yeah.
Tablet, yeah.
Laptops probably do it, but
Laptops can do it. I'm on a laptop.
yeah.
Tablets. Oh well.
So what did you
I
get,
have
Robin?
PC,
Sorry.
but it's currently very hard to get to.
22.
Yeah. 22.
Damn.
So first up in the initiative is Mouse.
Do any of the ones by the door look like the person that we're supposed to be waiting for?
No. They look shifty as fuck. They look like they do look like guards, but as they sort of turn, you can see underneath like the plates is like the branding of the Iron Fist under like the neck plate.
Brilliant. Okay.
We got an image for this so I can see where we are in relation to the room. Is it the one we got on the screen? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one they've got on screen.
Cool.
Right. She will click her fingers and cast spiritual weapon over here.
Whereabouts, sorry? Over there.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, is it a cat's paw?
It is a little cat's paw.
Yeah.
Cat's paw!
Yeah. So yeah. Oh shit! No. Press the wrong button. So she's going to go. The cat's paw's going to attack the little goblin.
Right, I'll call that Goblin A. That's Yoblin. Like, spelled like Ewan.
Ewan.
Yoblin. And the other one's Foblin. What was that? What was the hit on that?
12 to hit.
Misses, unfortunately.
Wonderful. Okay, and I will dash over to this one and give her a twat with the warhammer.
That's a very subtle approach to it. I like it.
Yes. We'll
I'm a
make that
subtle
one.
kind of gal. Oh god, that's not going to hit either.
That's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay, she will just kind of go, "Who are you?"
You already know who we are.
Why are you following us? What is going on in the world? And that will be her.
Okay, next up, Stormcrow.
Okay, so let's have a look here. Fuck off, will you? Let's pan out a little bit. So I'm 35 foot from that guy. So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to utilise something.
Which one are you measuring? That's you. That's Stormcrow there. Yep.
Yep. So what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
So who's that by the fire? Is that Neff, yeah?
That's Rom.
Rom, okay. So just yells, "Sorry, Rom," and I'm going to launch the bottle. I'm going to chuck the bottle of booze at the one on the bottom of the two. You got the goblin and the two swords that launch at the bottom one of the two.
That one there.
Yeah.
Foblin. You're going to launch it at Foblin.
What the hell?
Okay. Right, you know what? Roll me 2 d20s.
Hey, that's mine.
So unfortunately, there's going to be fucking horrible because a combined state of 10 and 9 and a natural 1.
Right. Now, what was that rule again? What was that rule you sent me, Stuart? The rule of cool thing?
It was to do with
Emphasis roll, that was it.
whichever's the furthest away from the 10 is the result. So for that, it would be a 1, which is a very negative result.
Yes,
so if it was an 8 and then a 16, the 16 would be the winning one.
Yeah. So with a natural 1 on that emphasis roll, tell me how badly you fail Stormcrow with that throw.
Let's have a look here. It basically hurtles past Neff's head and completely misses and smashes over halfway over on the rug.
Why?
And he just looks and goes, "Fuck."
So because I'm a nice guy, I'll give that as a bonus action for lobbing that, because it's just a small bottle. It's not really gonna do much, and because it's broken Romala's heart, like, I think it would be a little bit cruel just to let that be your full attack turn. We've got to give you guys time to grieve. So What would you like? What else would you like to do?
So, and what's the range on that one? I'm going to cast them 20-foot cube, so that should be enough to cover all the guys by there, yeah?
Over
Well,
here,
it covers... Yeah, so 20-foot cube. Would that... No, it would cover the bottom goblin and the soldier, yeah?
Now, we dealt with this the other day. What is that again, Sean? Sorry.
What is it? Sorry.
20 feet.
Fairy
The
fire.
cube stuff.
Yeah. So 20-foot cube is 4 squares along and 4 squares up and down.
Yeah.
So
It was
yeah,
that
it's
way,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
So, give me 2 seconds just while I...
So that
Yeah.
would cover all of them then.
Yeah. So, 4 there. 4 down.
I tried to delete the ones I made. Oh wait, I know.
You've got...
I click select.
yeah. Oh, this is annoying me. Right, okay, that's fine. So, you went Fairy Fire, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what is it I need to do for that again? Because I just used it the last fucking game as well.
Save.
And
Deck save, yeah.
deck saves. So, that's soldier there. Deck save is that. A 14 for the soldier.
Pass.
He passes that.
Yep.
And that one. Dex. Oh, a 15.
Yep.
And that one. Oh, fuck me, man. 19.
Yeah, they all pass.
They all pass. So Fairy Fire
Yeah.
doesn't do anything to them.
No.
Right. Unfortunately, that's that done. Wait,
No worries.
does that stay up, Sean? Or is it
It's
because
con-
nobody's...
I think it's concentration, yeah, isn't it?
Is it concentration? Is that what it says there for you?
It's concentration for up to 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, so that
It's concentration if it
passes.
goes in, yeah.
So because nobody got it.
Yeah. Because no one got it.
Then it would fumble, I guess.
Yep.
No, there we go. Fairy Fire. See the flash of light
That's
that
right.
comes from you that tries to encase everybody, but it just sort of fizzles out above them before it gets near them. They're too strong for that sort of stuff. They're too enraged by you. Is that your turn, is it?
That's me done.
Right. So it's Soldier B's turn now. So that's that one there. He is going to move down there and take a swipe at the lovely mouse.
Okay.
Oh no, I've just used that. That's fucking stupid.
Hmm.
Don't know why that has. Disable that. Oh, there we go. And he swings and misses with his sword. Sort of clatters it past mouse because he goes for like a downward fucking arc and it just hits nowhere near mouse.
Just shield it away.
Yeah. And that'll be his turn. Soldier C is the one over there. He's way to run up behind Neff. Move forward 10 feet. And he's going to take a swipe at Neff.
Oh, fuck that guy.
But he's going to get it at disadvantage because Neff has a chair between the two of them. He's going for a seated... Well, actually, no. It'd be disadvantage for that, but then because is it advantage on prone people for a sword attack? Is it?
Yeah.
Melee attacks on prone people are.
Yeah. So would you count somebody sitting down as being prone, or sort
Not
of
really,
lying?
yeah.
No, being prone
Prone
is
would be
you're
lying down,
face
yeah.
down on the floor.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still doing it at disadvantage then. Fuck, it doesn't matter. They were all shit. They were both shit anyway. 8.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. So he swings down at you, and the blade sort of catches right above your head, but ingrained in the wood of the chair. Next is Ramala.
Okay, I was going to go after the one that just attacked Mouse, but then someone went after Nephilis, so that's now my priority. I look towards him, and my eyes glow a little bit. The crystal emerges from the palm of my hand, and I just go, Mind Whip! And lashing sort of light blue kind of whip just shoots out towards him, and I need an intelligence save. Please!
From Soldier C, an intelligence save. Oh, that's a lovely 9.
That is definitely a fail. Okay, so he takes. I'll do damage first. What kind of damage? I think it's psychic damage. Pretty sure it's psychic damage. Yeah, it is. 9. Actually, haha! I have a thing for this. I am going to use my meta magic to use empowered spell, which allows me to. When you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll up to 5 of the dice. So I'm going to roll one of those dice, which was a 1.
Okay.
Hey! So I got 12 altogether that time. So 12
12
points of
damage.
damage to him. And also, since he failed, he... psychic damage. Right, so he can't take any reactions until his next turn. And he has to choose either a move, an action, or a bonus action. He can only do one of them on his turn. So no reactions, and he has to choose if he wants to move, action, or bonus action.
Okay. So as this fake soldier comes in and takes the slash at Neff and gets it stuck into the chair, you just see Ramala, quick as a flash, up and woof, a bit of magical energy sprouting from his crystal, and it smacks the guy deep right in the forehead between the eyes, and you just see he's now completely dazed. He looks like he's not part of this whatsoever. He looks like he's done. It's like he's concussed already, and you just see him still. The only thing that's holding him up at this moment in time is the fact that he's still got his hand on his sword.
And then,
Is that?
Yeah, I'm just going to do a bit of movement to just move like down there. Nice.
Okay, so you're off crying in the corner.
I am tactically situated in the corner in order to long range attack people. That's my line. I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Next is Soldier A's turn. Now he's going to turn. He's going to go around the side of Mouse while she's distracted with the other guy who's just taking a swing at her. He's going to try and take like a back attack. Now that he has advantage because he's flanking with his compatriot to try and get Mouse. Ooh, 17.
Misses.
It misses. Oh, so even with the attack on Mouse from this guy who's now trying to flank her, she's too quick. She's just in dodging the other guy's move. She sees the first guy's move. Even she sees the other guy making a move to attack her, and she, just quick as a flash as well, just does like a double dodge, like she's playing some sort of fucking Twister. You know, it's like whoa. And that will be his move just now. The next one is Yoblin. He's going to try and move up here. Now, do you get an advantage?
No, it's a spell
No.
effect. It's not sentient. So.
No, that's fine. So he's going to move up there. And with his movement, he is going to throw a dart across the room at Emrys. 19.
That hits.
Oof. Oh, 7 damage.
I'm going to use my reaction, Stone's Endurance. So any damage dealt to me, I can reduce it by 1d12 plus 4.
Yeah.
Oof, go for it then.
I'm just trying to figure out how to use this beyond 20. There we go. 5. So what was the damage?
7. So it was 7. So you take 2 damage instead of the 7.
Awesome.
Okay, that's his turn. He's already done some damage to you. And Foblin is next. He's going to move 30 feet there. And he's going to take a swing at Stormcrow. But, he's only got unarmed strike. Ooh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so he's going to try and punch you. Seeing as though, to him, you're still sitting down. 13.
Misses.
Oh. He just runs up and it's like he's trying to come up and like bitch slap you while you're on the couch, but you manage to sort of push him away with your foot. Just like, get the fuck away, you. And that's his turn. Emrys.
So I'm going to move there.
Okay.
And then attack the one that I'm next to. I'm going to rage.
Nice. Mind you'll be at advantage since you're now flanking with Mouse.
And then hit him with the Great Axe. You said that I'm at advantage, so I'm going to roll that again just in case.
Roll it again just in case.
21 to hit.
That's why you roll again when you've got advantage. That hits.
And then, my laptop's being really slow.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
11 to hit.
Oof.
11 points to damage, sorry.
11 damage. You rock this guy up the back with your great axe. He wasn't expecting you to be so swift after his attack on Mouse, and you just catch him in the back, like at the base of the neck, but like towards the shoulder. So you've not actually like killed him yet, but you've done a massive chunk of damage to him. Is there anything else you want to do?
No. That's it.
Okay. Neff, your turn, mate.
Okie doke. I'm going to move about by here,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to. I'm going to witch bolt the guy that Rom already targeted, the one that was after me in the first place.
Okay. On you go. Have a roll. I would say roll at advantage with this as well, to be honest, because he's like dazed and confused.
Oh, that's good because that was a natural one. 14.
Misses, unfortunately.
Bollocks.
Just even with his dazed and confused self, when you throw your witch bolt at him, it hits a piece of his armor, and this armor looks like, even though they look like fake guards, it still looks like it's had to be polished up and things like that. Just rebounds off the metal and fucking ricochets off of you.
Okay then, that's my turn.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Shadow on the snow, it's you.
Okay. We'll try and sweep this one's legs out from underneath him with the warhammer.
Which one? The one that's...
Yeah, the one in the middle of us.
Okay. Giggity.
Of 11.
Does not hit.
Fuck a duck. And the cat's paw is going to follow and hit the goblin.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo.
Sorry, hold on. I'll move that. It's moving there. It's going to hit.
Is that not come through? Oh,
18.
Quick question.
Yeah.
The one that Mouse has just attacked, would that be an advantage because obviously he's flanked, or is it cancelled out the fact that she's flanked?
Was
at
advantage.
She got it at advantage.
Yeah, I just rolled shit.
She missed. Ha ha ha. Yeah, roll damage for that.
Yeah, 9 damage.
9 damage. 9.
9.
Yeah, the cat's paw is now severely hurt. This one as well. The
Just
spiritual
around,
energy.
grabbing at it.
Yeah, it's treating it like a ball of string and just pop, pop, pop. Bitch slapping it in the side of the face. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope. Actually,
Okay.
I would like to hit something. Would be nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
we would all like to hit one of them.
Yeah, we would all like.
I get that.
As well. Yeah. Here, what is it with warlocks not hitting things? By the way,
Yeah, Karam, fucking hell, man.
from
Oh,
You
our
actually-
other game, we
You
made
actually-
it a joke that we kept on sending off warning shots at them because we kept missing.
Yes, and
Oh, that's your third warning shot now.
you know what the worst part about it is? That's from the people who can see. The blind guy manages to hit like almost every single one of his shots, whereas the able-sighted people cannot.
No.
How does that work? Stormcrow, your turn.
Right, so, the one who's in front of me, no fucking around here. I'm just going to go to stab the bastard.
Go for it then.
No, I should bop him with your loot.
And that would be a 12.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. I thought it would be. But I do have as my... can use sneak attack. No, I can't use sneak attack, can I?
No, because it's not hit.
Cool. But I will cast Bardic Inspiration onto Mouse.
Oh, thank you.
Okey doke.
Didn't need it.
Hold on, let's see. There, you get inspiration. You've got an angel on your head.
Oh.
Okay. Is that everything for you?
That is me pretty much done.
Okay, so that soldier there is going to take another swipe at Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Actually hit you this time with that. Oh, I just got Thumber Chunk, whatever his name is.
Oh, Themberclawd. Oh,
Yeah, natural
Yeah, that would
20.
be a crit then.
So, now what's my rules again? Oh, sorry.
No, fuck us up.
Crits.
I'm
maximum
always on the
damage.
DM side.
Maximum damage plus a roll of the hit dice of the attack. So,
Mom's in the corner just shouting, "Yeah, fuck him up."
so that's 10 slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
plus
oh shit.
this roll. So that's 17.
Oh shit.
Oh, fucking
What,
hell.
all together or another 17?
No, that is 17 altogether.
Altogether.
Altogether. Fuck.
Altogether, 17.
Right, okay.
Oh, sorry. While you're distracted with this other one who's now, you've missed the attack, but you've seen Emrys come up and hit him, the other one's taking this advantage and just rammed this sword right through sort of like your back. Now he's not hit anything major, but he's got right underneath your armour and managed to dig this sword in. He's done some major damage to you.
Yeah, I just let out a yowl.
But next up is Soldier C, the one that's there, and he's going. I'm going to make a strength check because he's thinking this to try and get the sword out of the thing. That's his only.
Sorry, has he had a turn since?
No, this is his first turn, so this is what his action's going to be for this: is to get his sword out of the sword out of the chair. The worst way to make a fucking king.
Yeah, that's like a wish version of Sword in the Stone. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's really bad. But he gets it out, and that's his move.
Nice.
Ramala.
Okay. You know the guy that just sorted the thing. What's his health? Is he looking kind of hurt, or?
Yes, he's very hurt. You really fucked him up with your shot. You got him right between the eyes with this magical energy.
Okay, cool. Then I shall hit him with
A spoon.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna fire off a firebolt at him.
Okay. Roll damage.
Balls.
This guy's
Oh,
armor.
that went well.
Yeah,
No.
you didn't hit him. You just sort of glanced off the chair.
Embarrassed, I'm going to spend my final 2 sorcery points to use Quicken Spell, so I can cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And fuck this guy, he survived, so I don't like him. Dissonant Whispers is what we'll do. Wisdom save, please. My good fellow.
Wisdom save. Oh, 6. 6.
6.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say 16 there.
It nearly
no,
landed on
for
a
a
16.
second.
No, he fails. Good roll too. 14 points of damage.
14 points. This guy grabs his head and starts screaming, and blood starts trickling from his nose and his eyes and his ears, and whilst he's grabbing and screaming, he just collapses to the floor. He's dead.
Nice. Okay, so with that I have movement. He's looking all right. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I attempt to? Is this quite a low table?
Yeah, quite a low table.
I would like to get here, which is 30 feet. Can I do that, or do I need to do a roll?
Give me an athletics check. It's not going to be a high DC, but it's a small table, but you're a small person.
Ah.
I'd say that with it you probably have to take 10 feet. with
Right,
that
okay, I
one.
won't be able to make it, so I can get there then.
Okay.
Okay, that's me. That's my turn.
You're going to stand up on the table and rage against the machine.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, next one is this one's turn. He's seen what's happened to Mouse, and he's decided that she's already dead. So he's going to turn and take a swing at Emrys. A natural one. You know what? I'm going to roll. What's his thing? 1d8. 2 seconds, guys. Just let us grab this. Whatever. It's not in the thing. As he takes a swing at you, Emrys, he stumbles forward, cracks his sword, and he takes 4 points of damage for himself. And the sword cracking has sort of stabbed into him as well. He is near death. It's like he's caught something in his neck where he stabbed himself. And that's
So
his
as
turn.
he sees this, can I yell out? Can I yell out to Emrys? Keep one of those fuckers alive.
If you want. Throw me a performance check, because you're in the heat of battle. Everybody's probably screaming and stuff like that.
Okay. Six. Oh no.
Yeah, he'll probably won't hear you with his rage going on as well.
But Ramala would have heard me.
Ramala probably would have heard you, yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever he wants to do for that. Next one is the goblin. He's got this one here. He's getting tailed by the cat paw, so he's deciding he's just going to try and take a shot at Neff with a dart. Would a 16 hit Neff?
No.
That doesn't hit, so that's
No,
him.
misses.
He's not going to go anywhere because there's no point from where he is. This one here is going to take another unarmed swing at Stormcrow. I don't think a 7's going to hit.
You're right, it's not.
Yeah, he's just going to... It's like he's now a child. He's now just throwing arms wherever he can. He's not going to try and hit anybody. Emrys, your turn.
Okay, if I move next to Mouse, the one next to me is not going to get an attack of opportunity, is he?
I don't believe they have it. It doesn't say. He's got it as a reaction.
I think
Right,
everyone has it though.
Do they?
Yeah, but he hasn't moved out the guy's range here anyway.
No. So we'll
So
let
I'm
that...
going to move to there.
Yep.
And in my rage of Mouse being hurt, I'm going to go for the other one with my great axe.
Okay.
Which is a 13 to hit.
Misses.
So using my 2-weapon fighting, I'm going to pull my light hammer out to hit him with that one.
Yep, go for that one then.
That one is a 21 to hit.
Yep, go for it.
Oh shit.
So because that's a melee that hit, 6 damage on that. I'm also going to use my divine. Where is it? Find the fucking thing. Divine smite. So use one of my spots to deal 2d8 damage, radiant damage as well.
But you're using two-handed fighting as a bonus action, aren't you?
Yeah, but it says when you hit with any melee attack.
Yeah, but I think
it's not an action or a bonus action to smite. You can just chuck it in.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. So I thought that was a bonus action. Okay, go for it.
So that's an extra 9 damage on top.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So it's 15, yeah?
Yep.
Your smite just absolutely crumbles this guy. He's still alive, but he's now... Vengeance has been sought upon him.
Good, good.
Is that everything for you?
Yep.
Neff, your turn.
Okie dokie.
Right,
I'm gonna
the one with the red marker, remember, is dead. So
Oh, okay.
he's no longer in the game.
Okay. In that case, then I'm gonna come up by here a bit, and I'm gonna go for a witch bolt on this goblin that the paw is chasing.
Okay.
$14.
Oh, just misses.
Ah.
Who wrote penis on the map?
I just saw that and started laughing.
Oh shit! I've just seen that.
Where did they do that? I can't see it.
Moving.
That
Right.
is my turn then.
Arshels. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Are people just deliberately doing stuff now that's going to set Robin off giggling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mouse, your turn.
Okay. Catpaw. Going again. I got a Themberchode.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
So that's full damage plus a dice roll.
So
What's your full
Full-
damage?
1d8 plus 3.
So can I just tell you, you
Yeah.
don't need to roll another one because you had 11 points.
Oh.
Cool.
So the magic emanating from your cat's paw just all of a sudden bursts forward and just smashes this one and just disintegrates him. You see it sort of flooding into this goblin's orifices, and boom, he drops to the floor dead.
Yay. And both of these ones next to me still going.
What? Barely.
Right, I'm gonna try and hit the one that got me bad.
That one.
He got me bad.
I got my bad balls.
No, I'm hurting.
No.
I'm getting a
Okay.
bit wobbly on my feet.
Yeah, I think you are.
At least
Stormcrow.
something.
Okay, so same again. Gonna go for stabbiness on the one in front of me
Yep.
and miss again.
For sake.
Oh, and I got two. Oh, I got two weapon fighting. Actually, I've just fucking realised that. Well, that sucks.
Also,
So I
you
need
can,
my other dagger.
Yeah, if
And
you've got
that
two
will be a
weapons,
23 to hit.
there we go. There you are. So you miss with one, but then you follow up with the other hand, and it just catches underneath the boy's guard.
So he is going to take a 7 damage plus my d6. That would be 9 points of damage for him.
9 damage. Oh, he's looking injured now.
Damage.
Is that everything for you?
And yeah, that's going to be it for me.
Okay. Next is the soldiers there. But what I'm going to do, because of the damage that he just took, I'm going to roll a con save. I'll say that he takes that he doesn't lose any health because of it, but he manages to keep himself up. But in doing so, he will not have an attack this turn because he's just sort of bleeding out, he's frazzled, and he's just managed to keep himself up. So next, Rom.
Oh, all right, son, no bother. Here's what I'll do. Did you say the goblin's nearly dead?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got.
But you would have heard me say we need to keep one of them alive.
Yeah, but there's 2 humans up there.
Yep.
Who are now rolling to not bleed out and die.
Yeah.
And
I'm
they're
gonna deal
both
with
in
the
range of
goblin.
Emrys, who is raging.
Yes.
But Emrys heard the keep
Nope.
one of them alive though, didn't he?
No.
Nope.
Oh shit! Right. Okay then. If that's the case, then then I'm not going to move that. I'm going to move that. And I'd rather keep one of the humans alive.
Yeah, kill the goblins.
Yeah.
They were goblin
Okay.
girls, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
No, Rom would. Rom absolutely would. Women are yucky. He's going to use. He's going to pull out his axe and make an attack and use booming blade as he does.
Okay.
Which is a big healthy 8.
It's a big healthy miss.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Maybe I drank too much ale. Probably not. I'll take a bonus attack with my dagger.
Okay, go for it.
Hey!
There we go. You guys hit with your bonus attacks, but not your main attacks.
He takes a whole 1 point of damage.
This guy is not dead.
I prod him in the elbow a little bit.
Yeah.
Take that, you motherfucker. That's my whole go though.
Right. So, soldier number 1, he's going to take a con save as well. Oh. Yeah, he survives, but he gets an attack with this. He's pushing through this. And he's going to take a swipe at Emrys. He's going to move up there and take a swipe at Emrys for hitting. Oh my god. Good thing it was Emrys. So he
Not
takes...
another map 20.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay, you're not allowed
So-
to use temperature dice anymore.
Sorry. This is the only nat 20s I actually ever get.
And he
So,
looks so cute when he comes running out.
exactly. So, Emrys, you take 16 points of damage.
That'll be half because he's raging though.
Half because he's raging, so that's 8. I forgot about rage.
What sort of damage
things.
was it?
8. It's slashing damage.
Sorry, my laptop is being stupidly slow. There we go. Yep.
Yep. So on with this guy on his last legs, just takes a full swipe and catches you in the back of your thigh with his sword, and he's just laughing at you like, "Fucking got you." And that's his turn. Next is the one down there beside Rom and Stormcrow. He's now pissed. He's going to throw a dart at Rom being up on the thing, so that's disadvantage because you're so close, isn't it?
Yeah, ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Melee disadvantage.
Yeah. 14.
Misses.
Yeah, so he just turns around, throwing the weapon, throwing the dart at you, but just completely zones past you. Emrys, your turn.
Could I use the unarmed strike to just suplex this one next to me that just hit me?
Yeah, go for it.
I love that.
Sweet.
Hit him with
That's an
three
18
and
to hit.
18, that is his AC. Roll for damage. Not that you really need it because he has 1. You grab this guy and you put him over your head to suplex him, and as you bring him down, you catch him on his head, and it's just you just crush his head where it is. It's just become mush on the ground. You've recreated your last fight and popped this guy's skull.
Proper brainbuster style.
Yeah, proper. Like his head is now his brain matter is now indented into the carpet.
I got your back. And then stands up.
Okay.
I can't use a weapon now, can I?
Yeah,
Multi-weapon fighting.
I'd say you've used yourself as a weapon, to be honest. So, if you want to use your light hammer, just go for it.
I wanted to do it against the other one.
You want to suplex him?
Yeah, just like this time, just German suplex this one.
Go for it then.
That one is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yep. Another 5, was it?
When it catches up. Yeah, 5 to hit. 5 damage.
Yeah, this guy has just become mush on the ground as well. He's just completely snapped as you hit him on the ground. Torn in half with the force of the rage that you're now feeling.
Emrys just stands up, arms waving in anger, just like. Aah!
You got him, big dude. It's okay.
Roll an intimidation for me. With that.
Why? He's already dead.
8.
8.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy in the bottom doesn't notice at all. He's not taking any notice of you screaming up the back bit. For all he knows, you could be getting attacked and killed. He's focused on Rom and Storm. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Neff, your turn.
I'm just gonna go for an Eldritch Blast on the goblin down by Storm and Rom.
Okay. Roll.
11.
Misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, no worries. I'll stay where I am.
As that finishes off Neff's attack, you hear battering on the door. You hear a familiar sound, a familiar voice. Why is this door locked? What's happening? And you see bash. Get the keys. Come on, get the keys. And not long after, Neff's Eldritch Blast bursts past the goblin. The door swings open, and there's Lieutenant Licker and a couple of guards behind him. What the fuck's going on here?
You have amazing security.
Honestly, this is probably the best guard force I've ever seen in all my
I love it.
all my
5 out of
travels.
5.
Get them. Get the one over there. And he's just pointing to the
Aye.
goblin.
Mind your step, do not slip on the remains.
The guys are starting to run past. The goblin is going to try and take a quick run.
So, would I be able to get that as a reaction then?
Go
Yeah,
for
give
it.
him punch.
Yeah, Storm
Give-
and Rom should be, shouldn't
Yeah, both of you.
Yeah, Storm will get it first, and then
Yeah.
So,
they? Okay.
I'm going to use my whip and force 11.
15 you've got to hit, mate.
Okay, right. So in that case, 2-weapon fighting. I'm going to go for my dagger.
can't do that as a reaction though.
No, it's a
No, I
reaction.
can't get to what you fight as a reaction, can I?
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Okay.
Rom,
We're missed anyway.
Okay, I will take a non-lethal. I'm being very clear about that.
yes.
Attack with my hand axe. So I'll hit him with the blunt end.
Okay.
Fuck my.
I'll give. I was going to say I'll give you advantage on this, so roll again.
Go to the 16.
Yep, you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was going to be non-lethal as well. I forgot to specify that. Bollocks.
Yeah, you
7
gotta be
damage.
careful with that.
Yeah, I was just going to
7
try and crack the whip from his neck.
So that's brought him down to 3. When you've used the back of your axe, your hand axe, you've just clocked him in the back of the head with like the full metal, with like the thing of your swing, and it's just caught him like at the base of the neck, base of the skull, and he's just gone down like a light. He is completely knocked out.
See, we kept one alive, Dick.
As Lieutenant Licker's guards wander in, he's like, fuck, they're in the city guard. I'm so sorry.
And Stormcrow just looks at him and goes, next time, do you think you might have warned us about the fucking secret door of this thing?
Secret door? What are you talking about? And he just wanders
Can I ask you something, Frank?
wanders into the middle of the room and sees the door off to the right, off to the left of him, and oh fuck. And you want to say something, Rom?
I was just going to say, Lieutenant, can I just ask you a frank question here?
What?
How did you guys get your jobs here? Because how did you become a lieutenant?
And we're going to treat that like a movie, like he's just finishing off. How did you even get a job here? And it's just going to
Yeah,
go like that.
exactly. Yeah. Did you get your
And-
license from a cereal box?
And with that, that is the end of this week's session.